this is not the forum I would choose to discuss these things.
Because what we're talking about here is interracial love, the most taboo kind of love.
Howard,
taboo.
Why do you
love.
feed this kind of stuff? You know you don't really think that way.
That
You're
is
just
so
going
sexy.
for
Black against white. That is so sexy, Rob.
What do you think they do? They do that master-slave thing?
Do you ever act like the great slave master in bed? Do you ever do the master-slave thing?
See, this is where you're not.
Do you ever fantasize? Do you?
Behind those glasses,
yes,
under that hair, is somebody who isn't the person that is speaking right now.
Do you ever fantasize?
Now, you didn't touch
about
that
being a
you ever
slave
fantasize
master?
about saying what you really think instead of
I'm going to tell you what I really think. One of the things that I have always fantasized about is a black woman. That's why I ask you about this. I am so hung up on this and so fantasizing about this since I found out this about you.
Have you ever dated black women?
I have never
Why
dated.
not?
I tried, and black women rejected me.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe they don't go for me. My type. Maybe it's your type. I don't know. But I must tell you this. I have often fantasized what it would be like to be a slave master back in slave days. And I think of the movie Mandingo comes to mind. And I must tell you, now, while I'm anti-slavery, I'm against slavery to all my brothers and sisters out there.
Are you against mastery?
Yeah, I'm against all of that. But I must tell you two. I must tell you two, and I mean this sincerely, to think of me as a white slave master, where if a woman was good to me, she would be rewarded by being in master's quarters. And to think about all of that and to have to breed all of these women, this would be unbelievable to me. And I must say, there's a little bit of that fantasy going on, I'm sure, in your own relationship.
Howard,
if you really explore it.
You're a very sick person.
Well, no, I'm not. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think that Gene is over there.
The only reason that I can imagine that you're talking like this is to get a cheap laugh. I don't believe that you really think that.
Oh, you can believe
I don't think you're being sincere.
It never once occurred to you.
It never once occurred to you to tie her up and be slave master. Never, never.
We don't have that kind of a relationship.
That is the most taboo kind of love. It is so taboo. It's unspeakable here. It is taboo. All right, let me introduce you to my spokesmodel now. And this is
Howard, wait, Robin.
Yeah.
Robin, wait a second.
Yes. Robin. What is it?
Robin, Roger raises a very interesting question about Howard, which is that that whole thing was just an act that
was an act. You think that was an act?
I'm talking to Robin. Back off.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's using his imagination.
I believe that Howard Stern is a character, not a person.
You think that I am a character and not a person?
Howard Stern
How can I prove to you that I'm not a character?
Howard Stern is a character that you play.
Let me tell you something. The Howard Stern you see on television and radio is the real Howard Stern. I am play acting all day in my life. I am a character all day. Around my wife, around my parents. I am inhibited.
In other words, the phony you is the real you.
That is right.
You are very good.
You are now getting to the point.
I think medically, I think it's described as schizophrenia. I'm not sure.
And let me tell you something.
He only tells the truth when the microphone is on.
I never tell the truth otherwise.
Yeah.
I swear on my life, I will swear on my Lord Jesus Christ, who I love more than anyone.
I doubt it.
Well, I do, except for her. Come here, you. Come here. Sit on Uncle Roger's lap, will you? Would you just entertain him? Yes, please. Yes, he would like it. He doesn't want to admit it, but he loves it. Now, look at you. Look how happy you are. Look how firm and flat her stomach is.
It's very firm.
She
and
is
quite,
beautiful.
Yes.
How much do you weigh? Again. 120 pounds. Is that perfection?
2 thumbs up, guys.
2 thumbs up, guys? Gene, what's the matter? You want her on your lap? Look at you seething over there. You want her on your lap, Gene?
No, Howard.
You want to feel her on your lap?
No, Howard, I want to.
I could deal you her right now.
I understand. I wanted Robin
Go ahead,
to answer.
please. Sit on his lap.
No,
a second.
thanks.
Oh, your wife. You're afraid of taboo love. All right.
What?
Let me tell you something.
Robin, you really think Howard? I think Howard is a raging liberal.
No.
No, he's not.
Let me tell you something, and this is the God's honest truth, and I swear on my life, and I swear in a stack of Bibles, and I will always be honest.
What are you
with
doing regular job? Like, what are your ambitions?
I model.
You model? And
I'm sorry for embarrassing you.
no, you're not embarrassing me. Actually, Howard is embarrassing me. You're about the only good thing that has happened to me in the last 10 minutes.
Uncle Roger wants, listen, Uncle Roger's being rewarded now.
I wish you would stay right where you are. We could chat about, the modeling business.
Because now you're seeing the real Roger. This is it.
Yeah.
This is what really goes on.
No, I want to tell you, he is handling this extraordinarily well right now.
Really? Why? Why are you saying
Because I think the average person in this situation, and I'm talking about the earlier comments you had and just now, maybe this is part of his appeal. He's
He knows how to handle situations.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I
Very
admire him,
impressive.
and that's why I value his opinion more than yours on the movie. All right, let me tell you guys something because I love you and I want you to
You
turn you on.
smiled every time you said the word taboo.
He looks so much more threatening with the glasses on. Look,
That's
he looks,
right.
He
Let
looks
me
like he
say
really
something.
has power. When he takes off the glasses, he takes off the
Now
power.
learn
Isn't
He
that
looks like a
interesting?
clerk in a dry goods store.
Now learn something. This is a P-Touch 3. It is made by a company called Brother. This company, Brother, I must tell you, is a billion-dollar company. They make a lot of office
Is that a QWERTY
equipment.
keyboard or is it alphabetical?
This is a keyboard like you have on a typewriter.
Oh, that's good.
Okay?
That's good, yeah.
And this is the kind of keyboard, you like this. This is the kind of keyboard that you can type into, and out comes a professional label. The kind of label that you'll be proud to put in your home. Now,
On
do you
what?
remember? Do you remember the
on
kind?
You get a real nice door on your house, for example.
Excuse me. This is an area I know about. This is a
Don't be
great.
frivolous about this.
This is our sponsor.
What kind of a label? You stick it on something?
You want to see what it looks like?
Yeah.
You want to see a professional label? All right.
Make a label.
How about Stern Residence?
Watch this. Look at the label. Look how
Is it
beautiful.
working?
Sure. World's lousiest
Actor.
actress. Well, I don't know who typed that in, but look at the label. Gene typed that about you.
No, about you.
All right.
How many labels would you need to have around your house in order to amortize the cost of this machine?
Listen, don't listen to these two guys.
You know what
can
Howard
label
does in his
everything-
house?
What?
He puts the word cup on the cup so he'll know to drink out of it.
That's very true. I do because of the P-Touch.
Plate, fork, knife, spoon.
Look how funny he is. You can
Robin's enjoying it.
You can label
I
everything
must admit I'm enjoying this too.
from kitchen containers to desktop items.
Toilet.
You'll find yourself labeling everything in sight.
Is it waterproof? Like, could you label your
Bed.
shorts or something?
I don't know. I use it to label all my computer disks. Gary labels everything in our office. This is a must-have tool, right? Isn't it a must-have tool? That's right. Just like Uncle Roger. The P-Touch is available now at Staples, J&R Music World, and Newmark and Lewis. We'll be right back. I want to thank Siskel and Ebert.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. You know.
Well, I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. Parking by the lake and there was not another car in sight.
Hi. Good evening. I'm out of the closet, Stern. Suey.
Oh, yes, I remember.
This is Black Swill, my live-in lover.
Yes,
And
I'm
of
proud
course-
to be. Those glasses look wonderful, by the way, on camera.
Yes, they do, don't they? And your bolo hat looks so nice.
Thank you.
Bolo? That's
Whatever.
bowler.
Of course.
Anyway, congratulations, your first show.
Our first show, and we are so excited tonight. You are so lucky to be a woman,
I
aren't
don't
you?
understand why you say that.
You have beautiful breath.
Yeah.
If only I could have been born a woman. But
Imagine to breastfeed. At
Oh.
least once in your life.
I
to
wish-
have that desire.
I've never
and
done
honor.
that. I wouldn't know what that's like.
I just wish all of you happiness, the happiness that Black Swill and I
Yes.
share, mano a mano.
You know, it's St. Patty's Day, and I was just wondering, you know, there was a big brouhaha. Did you two march in the parade with the mayor?
Yes,
we did.
backwards.
Yes.
Back?
All the way down the street.
All the way down. Let us
wonderful.
share with you a great moment. We went to the home of the great rock star Meatloaf. Do
Yeah.
you remember the rock star Meatloaf?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Paradise by the Dashboard Live.
Right, that's right.
Sweetheart, do you have to name every one of his records? Just kidding.
Took the words out right out of my mouth.
Listen, this is so great. We went to Meatloaf's house. We got to visit with him, and we want to share it with you. Whatever happened to Meatloaf?
Oh, is this your apartment? Are you Meatloaf? Oh, it's so good to see you, Meatloaf. What are you doing? Blackswill, come here. Meatloaf, out of the closet, Stern, with you. Mr. Meat, how are you? How are you? I'm good. How are you?
These are the walls of Meatloaf's apartment. That's his multi-platinum album.
Bat out of hell.
And there's an old concert poster. And there's Meatloaf's new health regimen. Look at that fridge. Oh, his biggest trophy of all, his Mon Ami. Tell me what you have been up to. So many of our fans want to know what the Meat Master General, the mightiest, meatiest, biggest meaty, bouncy meatster. Plenty. Meat. Oh, I have questions, but don't read them. Don't read them. What do you like?